Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Realms of the Haunting. When last we left off, Adam Randall had made some very poor seating choices, which has led to the permanent brands on his hands. Brands that, curiously, don't hurt, even though they really should. We've also been exploring this area here, and the main thing that we found is a key. That key is actually one of the more important items in the game, because that key leads to one very particular area. We haven't yet finished exploring around here, but there's not much more to see. There is here, though. Hello! Goodbye! And this area, full of lava. It must be unbearably hot to actually stand by all this lava, but Adam Randall seems to be fine. He also seems to have an overcoat that was made by the same people that Foster's was from Beneath a Steel Sky, in the sense that it can store an inordinate amount of items, including a lantern that always seems to be on. There's actually nothing more in this area. I thought there was a jumping puzzle back there, but I actually don't think there is, and this door stays open until you pull this lever. Let's do that. There is one more area we need to go to in this area, and that's here. You'll notice these symbols.
Some strange symbol by the look of it.
They are important for a particular reason. I do believe they might actually stop enemies from passing them, although I don't actually remember. While we might want to equip the shotgun here, we actually don't need the shotgun here. Beyond here is going to be an area where enemies will constantly spawn until we press 4 buttons, as the map actually indicated when we looked at it. So, let's go. The first button is right here, and the second button is also here. There we go. 1, 2. It's gonna spawn these enemies constantly. We want
This just gets better all the time.
Nope, it doesn't. 3. And you'll hear that something has moved. The 4th button is here. If you're not quick, it will spawn an unlimited number of enemies, and you'll have to deal with all of them. But we were quick enough. We'll just get rid of these. They're just in the way. Now, what is this? You'll notice it's linked to, or apparently just beneath that thing that we've seen before.
Coulum Astar in Darius.
Curious. Let's step on here for no particular reason. You're gonna see that a lot. That is the pretty standard Realms of the Haunting teleportation FMV. We're going to be doing a lot of teleporting. Also, we might be able to use that phrase that we just learned here on this statue. But we actually have a key that I prefer to use here. Where is that key? That key is here.
Iron key.
It is indeed an iron key. We're going to equip this because it opens this. Do we want to go in here just yet? The answer is no. No, we do not. We do, however, want to go in here. We have a choice now. We can keep silent or speak the words of power. Let us speak the words of power.
Coulum Astar in Darius.
And get attacked. Fortunately, they're just these enemies. Foolishly, I let that enemy hit me. It is very curious as to, step away from that as it's quite loud. It's very curious as to where Adam learned to fight, because he's pretty good at using that sword. This is another type of healing potion. We have a lot of healing potions right now. Using one of them actually wouldn't hurt. Let's, using Vial. That restored a little bit of health. It's not so bad. We actually want to go in here before we go into the other area. Going in here is actually, I don't remember if I want to go... I actually think I want to go into here first, yes. Here is actually more important than the other area. The other area actually progresses the plot more directly, whereas this area doesn't, so to speak. Do you remember these doors? Do you remember these doors and that strange symbol on that piece of parchment? We're going to be going through here. Let's have a look. There is an item here. We probably can't open this just yet, though.
Won't open. Can't see a lock or a keyhole.
No, we can't.
Locked.
The reason why actually I was mistaken here, we can't go through here just yet because we don't have an item, which actually involves us going the other way. Yeah, I was mistaken there. We actually want to go the other route first. So we actually want to go into here. Here is dangerous for one very particular reason. One very particular reason. In fact, I'm going to save very quickly and then head in. Adam Randall is braver than I am. I wouldn't just blindly step into here after seeing all of these dead people.
Bone. Looks human.
Also, he's wearing a coat. It looks vaguely like yours, Adam, although I doubt it's yours, because you're wearing yours. Let's move on. Also, notice we're stepping on bones. There are actually bones in the floor. Let's keep going. I'm being very... this is the area I was thinking of. There aren't any enemies around here. None. In fact, this area is nice and peaceful. Very peaceful, in fact. Very peaceful indeed. In fact, we could actually step into the water if we wanted to. I believe there are air mechanics in Realms of the Haunting. I don't know if we want to step into the water. There are some stairs here. Yes, you do lose health if you are in water. Don't step into the water. It's not a good idea. We didn't lose very much, though. There is something up there, if you'll notice. A small, well, I would say small. It's actually not small at all. A large area. There is nothing behind this. And we can't do anything with it. But it is actually worth checking. Down here is apparently nothing. Down here is more apparently of nothing. There's a lot of nothing around here. Oh, that actually was... Oh, hello! You are a little more scary. And I actually was a little startled by that. You are a nastier enemy. You're also faster. You're much faster. Yes, that is the second type of that enemy. They are much more dangerous, they're much faster, and they hurt more. Was not expecting that. Also, those corpses remain. Yeah, wasn't expecting that one whatsoever. That startled me. I actually thought that this area had no enemies in it at all at this point. I was wrong, clearly. There's gotta be something... Yep, I thought there was something down here worth taking. Better healing vials. Pretty good healing vials, actually. They're gonna be useful. Yeah, that was, wasn't expecting to meet one of those that soon. But we might as well actually go to the area which we need to in this place. And that is here. Up here. This is a very important place.
Marble. Altar stone, probably.
Let's go.
This place has waited longer than you can possibly imagine. You are marked for your destiny. Take what is now yours, Recalibrate the powers. Take it. You must.
There are actually dialogue choices in the various cutscenes. We could take the artifact, ignore the voice. That's probably not a good idea. Let's not ignore the voice. Or we could just leave. I think the fact that it said that we are marked for our destiny is the branding. The branding that Adam now has on his, the brands he has on his hands. You'll notice that the motif is actually around. It's in that door that we couldn't access. It's also on this very altar here. We're going to take the artifacts because Adam Randall has no reason not to suspect that the strange voices that are just echoing around in this strange abandoned mausoleum are at all malicious. Let's trust them, totally and utterly.
You are marked. Take the device and restore the balance. Look to the star. Look to the star. Arm yourself with the light. The power of the stars is great, but delicate. Use it well. It will see you to speak with the balance one. Go now.
A number of questions here. 1. What is that sound? Oh yes, these enemies. Hello. What is this weapon? It's a stick. A boomstick. A stick that has unlimited energy, but it needs to charge. Also, who are these enemies? No one important anymore. Yes, this is the energy staff. Literally, apparently, wielding the powers of the light. We want to equip this to a particular slot. Namely, we want it actually there, because it's a pretty good weapon. It has unlimited capability to fire, but only so many charges at any one time. And it will pretty much destroy a lot of opponents.
White marble. There's a sense of calm around these things.
Also, another point. Pretty much, there's a lot of talk about destiny and restoring the powers. We can actually click this. Nothing happens at all. Nothing actually happens. We can actually look at this item now in our inventory.
Things set with stones. Looks designed to screw into something.
It is. We could reflect on it. It's called the Shrive. We don't know it's called the Shrive because we weren't told it, but the game tells us it's called the Shrive.
Curious. The design in the center of this shrive is the same as the marks branded into my hands. I feel protective of it, as if it belongs to me, an extension of me. That sounds crazy. Seems like I've always known what it is, what it's for. But I can't remember. God damn it, I can't think straight anymore.
Yeah, that will happen when you get branded by a mysterious chair of evil and then told by weird voices in this shrine that you should take this item that you're apparently destined to have. Yeah, that will happen. That will happen. Those enemies spawn no matter, as soon as you take it, both those items. You are fortunately equipped with the capability to deal with the enemies, not immediately, that is, because, you can only actually kill one of them effectively with the actual weapon in question. The other one, you have to sort of wait a little bit to, or you can just switch weapons. Speaking right now, I'm about to switch weapons, because this area might be that little bit more dangerous now that I have the Shrive.
It was only a matter of time before we met again.
You.
Me. Now, you have something I want.
Like what? Those fragments of yours? They've caused me enough trouble as it is.
Yes, here is Elias Camber out of nowhere. We could tell him nothing, we could mention our father, or we could demand answers. Why not actually just go to the important thing here, which is mentioning our father? Because it seems like Elias Camber is linked to a lot of the things that are going on here. Let's just casually mention our father.
Where is my father?
Here. There. Everywhere.
Yeah, Elias Camber is not a very helpful character to encounter at this point. I think we should see if we can demand some answers, but I don't think Elias Camber is going to say anything. In fact, I would almost say that Elias Camber is being a little antagonistic.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
My name would mean nothing to you. The rest of the story is likewise none of your concern. You are not here to question me.
I've got nothing of yours.
Don't fool yourself. You have with you the one thing that I and the world need most. I'm not concerned with you, only with the shrine. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
The Shrive, eh? Yep, the Shrive is actually a very, very, very important item in this game. A very important item. Everybody will seem to want it, starting with this so-called Elias Camber, who apparently is not Elias Camber. Let's see if we can get some information out of him. I think it's not likely.
Give me one good reason.
How about this? Next time, boy, it is you that shall come to me. On your knees.
We're about to be surrounded by enemies. Here they are. And there they were. Yes. Elias Camber just summoned those enemies to kill us. Why Elias Camber didn't try to kill us immediately is another question. But it seems like he's perfectly capable of doing so. But something is actually stopping him from doing it directly. Who knows? Maybe Elias Camber is just toying with us. One way or another, that hurt. Maybe we should use one of these vials. Good plan. The second tier of a healing vial actually restores a lot more health, and you really want to keep that health total high. But yeah, I get the feeling Elias Camber is not our friend. Who'da thunk it, eh? Who'da thunk it? So, I'll catch you next time, folks. For when we come back, we'll go into this door here and go to that area where the shrive was needed to open it. Remember that parchment that had the door and the strange symbol? Yeah, we need the shrive to open that. In fact, let's just head over to where that is now. And just park ourselves in front of this door. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. For when we come back, we're gonna go through this door.
Won't open. Can't see a lock or a keyhole or anything.
It will open for us, but next time. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.